Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Tondel here today, and so because of the because this is last week or this weekend, yeah, last weekend was Easter, so I couldn't record this because I was up at my house, so I wasn't at my computer. So today is draft week 2 for season 6, singles division. And we actually haven't played our first game, so that's taking a very long time to happen. So we actually just went ahead and played our second week, uh, and hopefully we can come back to week 1 later. But yes, anyways, because of the holiday, I could not record live, so I actually have the replay here. I'm just gonna do a after game, breakdown kind of thing here. But either way, so this is our team, as you can recall. We were going against this team in week 2, and he's got a lot of annoying Pokemon. Infernape especially was just so inferior, or sorry, and it's just so frustrating and such a pain to deal with. I mean, it's got close combat, it's got fire stab. It can go mix, it can go special, it can go physical. And it's got a Z move, so Infernape can literally do anything to my team. So that scared me very much so. As well as Donphan, it's a little annoying to break. I knew Scarf Zarude was probably gonna come here, or Z moves Zarude. So I mostly was expecting Scarf to try to outspeed my or try to catch my Excadrill. So yeah, I was ready for that. And I wasn't ready for things like Miltank, Garbodor, Togetic coming, and let's see, I was expecting Avalugg Hisuian because I got mostly physical Pokemon, and that defense is just so good. So I was really expecting that to come. But either way, I was also expecting Zero or maybe, but I mean, I knew the Mega was coming. Everyone brings their Megas every week. It's, I don't think I've seen a game without someone bringing their Mega. Just people love using their Megas. So anyways, this is the team I created, and the thing about the team is Mega Latios gets Aura Spear, which is really, really annoying. And the thing about that is T-Tar cannot safely switch in without Assault Vest. And it's quite frustrating to deal with, but we because it's Latios is not as strong as Latios, so I actually could afford running zero Spadef with Assault Vest and easily be taking 3 Aura Spheres so I can pursue and crunch. And then we have Choppleberry Excadrill, 84 HP, 252 attack. Just go ahead and go max attack, try to kill stuff. 172 speed. This outspeeds his entire team in the sand. And Choppleberry is there is because Mach Punch. I was thinking Mach Punch from Infernape could be an issue, or uh, so I was like, yeah, just go Chopple. I should live with Choppleberry Mach Punch, and then I can return the KO with Earthquake. So that's the idea of trying behind the Choppleberry Excadrill. Let's see. Then we have my standard Venue set. Instead of a grass move, I actually went with Earth Power to try to catch things. So like Avalugg, I wanted to try to like kill Avalugg with Earth Power and stuff like that. Or just hits things super effective. Maybe get like an Infernape switch or something like that. Zero switch. I also have Sludge Bomb for Zarude. I got Sludge Bomb for Zarude and just general hits because he has no immunities besides Scizor, and then Leech Seed Protect for recovery, so Venusaur can just sit on something. And then we got Embor here, my boy Embor. He's got Choice Scarf Reckless, obviously. That's what we're going for. 180 Jolly. This also outspeeds all of his team except for Zero Aura, because Zero Aura is just really fast, and Embor is not that fast, with only base 65 speed. But yeah, we have Flare Blitz, Wild Charge, Superpower, Earthquake. Flare Blitz and Wild Charge do get boosted by Reckless. Earthquake is there just to hit something for super, just hit zero or super effective. It also, does decent damage against things. Hits Garwood or super effective as well. And Superpower is just to hit something. And if I don't want to go for Flare Blitz or Wild Charge, but as you'll see, I mostly click Flare Blitz. It's always Flare Blitz. Buzzwole is sub Toxic Roost Drain Punch. Uh, I did I did in fact change the Buzzwole off of Toxic, and I actually put Dolme Beak because I wanted to see. I was The plan was if it was physical Infernape, I just sub and then I can just Dolmen Beat and or sub before and Dolmen Beat it and just kill it. And then just Roost Drain Punch kind of thing. And then we have Ambipom here, which has Silk Scarf, Technician, for with Fake Out, Frustration, Low Kick, and U-Turn. Low Kick, it OHKOs Avalugg, even with the defense, because the Avalugg is so heavy. So Low Kick OHKOs Avalugg. U-Turn is just really good chip, as well as pivoting. It hits Zarude for super effective. It also hits Latios for super effective. And Fake Out is just really good chip. It does a lot of damage with Technician Silk Scarf. And I can pick up most KOs. So like Fake Out Frustration, I believe could pick up a KO on Infernape, which is actually quite interesting because MB Pump is actually faster. So I could always just Fake Out Frustration the Infernape, which I think is interesting, but it probably never happens. I probably just get Mach Punched anyways. But I think Ambipom can live Mach Punch from full, unless it's Choice Band. Then I die. It's a roll for a Life Orb. But either way, let's get into the battle here. Right off the bat, we don't see Zarude, which honestly, it's not great for us, but it's also not. It's not great, but not good. Zarude does no zero aura means my the fastest Pokemon on the field will be Emboar, as well as Excadrill here, unless there is a Scarf Mon, which I'm pretty sure, or at least I thought, was going to be the Zarude here to catch things off guard. But either way, he does bring Miltank. I was a little surprised by that, and he also brought Donphan. Personally, I would have probably brought the Avalugg over the Donphan because I mean, to me, they seem like they. I don't haven't looked into Avalugg, Hisuian, but they seem to do the same thing almost. But Donphan's just, I guess, more offensive and better on the special side. But yeah, so very interesting start. I'm just gonna lead out with. I'm just straight up leading out with the Ambipom. Ambipom fake outs everything for free. So Zarude comes in here on the Donphan switch. So I just fake it out, and this is where I find out instantly that Zarude is Scarf, because Zarude isn't naturally faster than Ambipom. So this is 100% Scarf, guaranteed. So I knew that. I actually go for my own personal U-turn on the Scizor, and going into Emboar here, and I just click Flare Blitz. It 39% on a resisted hit against against a regular Latias is insane. T-Tar comes in on the Mega Evolution as he clicks Roost, free switch in for T-Tar here, and now I can just click Pursuit on the Aura Spheres. So yeah, I just go for Pursuit here first to try to catch him off guard. He won't switch after this now, knowing that I can Pursuit again, and I just Crunch. So that's really good for us. And then Infernape comes in. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, it's probably like close combat. No, straight off nasty plot. Another thing about this is Buzzle really wasn't gonna do anything here this game. I'm gonna be dead honest. He was almost pretty much a sack, but if I could get it up, I wanted to get T-Tar out because I had Sand almost over, and since it's special, I know that I know that I can actually live from the Infernape with the Excadrill, just because of Choppleberry, because the only move he's got is Vacuum Wave. So I was like, okay, I'm saving Sand here, and I'm going Buzzle. Yes. Yeah, I pretty much just sack Buzzable here as Fire Blast comes out and just KOs me. So either way, I got an Ambipom. I know Fake Out, you know, and so I just go ahead and Fake Out here in the Scizor, and then I just switch Inboard every time on U-turn. That's fine, whatever. As Donphan comes in, so I gotta switch. I can't stand on this. So I go Venusaur here on the Earthquake, and then Zarude comes in. As I go for Leech Seed here, I just want to try to see if I can catch him staying in, and get the thing up. But I went ahead and Sludge Bomb here because it's super effective on the Zarude, and then I was like, this turn right here, I realized that as soon as this Milk Tank came in, because I was going for Sludge Wave or Sludge Bomb anyways. As soon as this Milk Tank came in, instead of like Scizor or something, I knew for a fact this was Sap Sipper, and it was yeah, this is 100% Sap Sipper. So this is his Venusaur counter. So either way, I Sludge Bomb here, maybe get a Poison, maybe pick up a KO. It doesn't matter. I just got Ambipom on the Body Slam. I can risk this. I was risking Paralyze, but I thought it was fine. So I was like, go ahead and Fake Out. Free chip again. And then I'm really low, so I'm just go ahead and go Frustration on the U-turn. I was expecting a BP there, so I was just gonna sack. Uh, and then Miltank comes in here as I go Embor, and that's a free Flare Blitz. But I opt for Superpower anyways, to hit the super effective hit. I didn't want to risk the Flare Blitz. But anyway, I go back to Venu. I probably should have Flare Blitzed in that turn though. I go back to Venu and I just double into Embor on the rocks. Uh, so Donphan comes out here again. I click Flare Blitz and actually crits. The thing about this is it's a roll for 2-hit KO. It's a roll. So this crit made it where it's no longer a roll in his favor. It's a roll in my favor now. And this situation, personally, this doesn't matter to me. This crit didn't matter in my end game here. But now I can kill Donphan. Donphan is already in range for Excadrill, as you can see at 12%. So it didn't, and it would have been in range of Earthquake anyways from the Flare Blitz. So I was fine with this. Uh, what really does matter here is because of this crit, instead of sacking Donphan, uh, he tries to preserve it and goes in for an ape. In my opinion, this is a misplay by him. I think you sack Donphan here. But yeah, because Infernape just does so much damage. But yeah, I think this is a misplay because he switches and preserves the Donphan. Donphan's already dead. The best thing he can do now is Ice Shard Excadrill, and that's not gonna do. That's gonna do like 10% at best. It does like nothing. So switching in your Infernape on a Flare Blitz coming in is, in my opinion, just not good. Because as you see here, it does like 50% straight up. Which means, because I already got chip on it, which means Embor guarantee KOs this, because that was actually a low roll. So I kill this, and I get a free kill, and Zarude comes out. It's Scarf. I just sack Embor. I don't need Embor anymore. It did its job. Scizor's low. Zarude is in range. The only thing left to deal with is this Miltank. So I sack the Embor. I go Venue here, and I'm just gonna protect, kind of see what it wants to do here. I can't Leech Seed because of Sap Sipper, so I'm just gonna continue Sludge Bomb, get a crit. Crit didn't really matter. He can just heal that off because he's just gonna sit here and Miltank with Milk Drink. So I'm just gonna keep Sludge Bombing here. Fishing for crits, stuff like that. Because if he wants to sit here, then I'll just attack and try to crit him again. And then Scizor comes in on my Sludge Bomb. It's like, alright, whatever. And then I just let Vinyu go down. Uh, Everything's set up. T-Tar comes in. Sand comes up. Sack the T-Tar. I don't need the T-Tar anymore. And everything's ready. I actually have Fire Blast on the Tyranitar. So if it did live, I was just gonna click Fire Blast and try to kill this. But everything's set up. And I set this up super. It was really hard to set up, but I need I need Miltank low. Miltank is actually not low enough, which is unfortunate for me. Uh, Scizor is in range for Earthquake. Zarude is in range for X Scizor, and Donphan is in range for Earthquake as well. And Fernape is dead, so I can't even get Mach Punched or a Vacuum Wave. So Chople Berry is actually useless now. I no longer have to deal with Latios switching in on Earthquake, so everything I can just click Earthquake for free here. And the thing is, you'll see here, Miltank is just barely outside of range. I don't even think it's a roll. I think he just lives straight up with the defensive Milk Tank. But either way, I'm clicking Earthquake here. It's free. I'm faster than everything. I click Earthquake, and then I just go straight for X Scissor. And I take out the Zarude, Scarf, and Sand. Ice Shard comes in, does 15. Earthquake kills easily there. Miltank comes in, it's at 48. It's a roll. I don't get it. He body presses, which is annoying. But after that, I could just Iron Head. And then Earthquake comes in here again, putting I'm pretty sure that's Spadef Scizor or Offensive Scizor into range of Excadrill Earthquake. But yeah, setting this up is really tough because one big mistake, and Excadrill, you know, doesn't have enough sand turns, or Zarude, outspeeds me with Scarf. Another thing is this play, this play here. I disagree with this. If you're Scarf Zarude, you shouldn't bring. You should have kept this in the back. I have 4 turns of sand here on this turn. He should have just went Miltank here instead of instead of Zarude, because yeah, X Scissor just kills. Uh, so yeah, I think I played fine. I could have made a better use of Buzzwole and stuff, but I think I played fine. But I think the real reason I won this game is because my opponent made mistakes, uh, very glaring mistakes, like staying in with your Scarfmon and Sand. I feel like this is bad right here. I feel like this turn you should have U-turn instead of hard switch, or you should have just hard. You should U-turn instead of hard switch, and then your Scissor would die, or you just go hard Miltank here, and then you go Donphan Scizor. I think that's the better play here, and then you try to stall out the Sandstorm. Like here, like here, you could do the switch on the Earthquake, yeah, but I recommend you pivot out. You hard switch out of here. You don't stay in, and since he stayed in, I won the game. So that's the thing. I think staying in Zarude here was the misplay, the one of the biggest misplays, as well as bringing in Infernape on, because Infernape does more damage than Donphan does to Excadrill here. So yeah, you should have went Zarude and guess on the Earthquake. Then you could have gone Donphan, sacked it, and then gone Miltank, and then you would have both Scizor and your Zarude left alive. And in this position, without the sand, Zarude kills with what, Power Whip? I think it has Power Whip. Yeah, Zarude kills with Power Whip here. Uh, so yeah, that's my analysis on the game. I think I did make some bad plays. I will agree. I definitely didn't use Buzzwole to its full potential, but in real turn, I think once I saw what happened with the Donphan and stuff, I knew that I had enough chip on almost everything except for the Miltank, and I noticed that pretty quickly and went Venu and try to kill it with Venu and then just set it up. With T-Tar dying there in the first turn of Sand, instead of getting 3 turns, I got 4 turns. So I got 1 extra turn, be having the sack of the Tyranitar there. But either way, well played to my opponent, and hopefully we'll get week 3 going, and it won't take like 20 years, and I can actually record it, and hopefully we can get we can play week 1. I would really like to play week 1. My week 1 opponent has a really nice team, and I would really like to play against it. but I don't know if we can, uh, based on situations. So we'll see, but you'll most likely probably see week 3 before week 1. And if we don't play week 1, then that's probably a free win for us. So once again, we'll see. Thank you for watching. Hopefully next week will be a live recording. That's what we're going for. And Ambipom and Embor are OP. Yeah, I was just gonna leave it there. Ambipom taking out, doing major chip, and Embor just super, not even super effective. Resisted hits, and it's still 2-8 KOing Pokemon. It's insane. I mean, granted it was an Infernape, but still, just Embor's crazy, man. But either way, thank you for watching. See you guys in week 3.